Hey family, today we want to discuss one of the new changes to Social Security that is expected to hurt recipients the most. We all know that Social Security benefits program changes every single year with some new ideas that benefit recipients and some ideas that hurt recipients. We are going to be breaking down a couple of those in this particular video, as well as discussing how the trend of taxing Social Security benefits has everyone concerned after the recent COLA increase. I have the details to share with you in just a moment, but before we get started, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel as well as hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Now let's go ahead and start with the video. Starting off, let's go ahead and talk about Social Security changes that are expected for next year, 2024, and some of them are actually going to benefit recipients and some of them not necessarily. But anyways, as you can see, this particular article from the Motley Fool, they talk about the one Social Security change in 2024 that is going to hurt the worst. Yes, as we continue to read down below, it says that changes are on the way for Social Security next year, 2024. Not all of them will be welcome, of course. And starting out, of course, it talks about some of the good things that is in regards to the Social Security changes that are coming up that are rather positive, in which all beneficiaries will receive an annual cost of living adjustment of 3.2%, also known as the COLA increase, although that's much lower than last year's 8.7% increase, which we received in the year of 2023. However, it is still above the national average that we have seen over the last decade. Yes, the maximum retired worker benefit will also be much higher this time around. Back in 2023, the most a person claiming at the full retirement age, or better known as the FRA, could make was $3,627 per month. But next year, 2024, the maximum will increase to $3,822 per month. So that is some good news as well. And then also for individuals who begin collecting Social Security retirement benefits before reaching their full retirement age and continuing to work throughout, the Social Security Administration office reduces the benefits by $1 for every $2 earned above the annual limit. During the year a person reaches the full retirement age, benefits will be reduced by $1 for every $3 earned above the higher annual limit. This year, the lower annual earnings limit was $21,240 and the higher earnings limit was $56,520. And in 2024, those limits will increase to $22,320 and $59,520 respectively. But anyways, the earnings limits will also change for individuals with disabilities who receive Social Security benefits and continue to work, such as non-blind workers with disabilities will be able to make $1,550 per month next year without having their benefits stopped at all, which is about up from the previous amount, which was around $1,470 per month. And in addition to that, for the blind workers with disabilities, their earnings threshold will increase to $2,590 per month next year, which is an increase from the previous amount of $2,460 for 2023. So those are some of the positive changes in regards to what we can expect in regards to the changes from the Social Security plan coming into this next year, 2024. However, we do need to go ahead and talk about one particular thing right here, according to the Motley Fool, which is not necessarily positive as we've just talked about. This particular change is actually going to affect some individuals, not all of them, but some individuals, and they might not necessarily like it. Let's go ahead and take a look right here. It says that one of the most notable Social Security changes that is on the way that will hurt the worst. The silver lining, though, is that it won't necessarily affect many Americans. Like I said, it is only going to affect a few. And yes, this year, the Social Security portion of the Federal Insurance Contributions Act, or better known as the FICA, which is the payroll tax only, applies to the first $160,000 of earnings. With this tax rate set at 6.2%, this means that roughly $9,932 of an individual's wages could be taken by Uncle Sam. Employers pay an equivalent tax, which means that self-employed workers who make more than $160,000 per year in 2023 will owe nearly $19,865 in Social Security taxes. This is a huge increase because of this new change in regards to the tax rate. And in 2024, the payroll tax cap, which is the maximum amount, will increase to $168,000, which is a 5.2% increase. Some individuals could see the federal government keep an additional $521 or more. So anyways, self-employed workers who make at least as much as the threshold will miss out on an extra $1,042, which is rounded up to the nearest dollar, in regards to this increase in the payroll tax cap, which, like I said, that is the maximum amount that an individual can be taxed on in regards to Social Security taxes. But anyways, the reality is, of course, is that most Americans don't even earn anywhere close to that $168,000 per year, which is an increase of around $8,000 from last year's amount, or the cap. But the median household income in the United States for 2022 was around $74,000. This number reflects the most recent data available from the U.S. Census Bureau. The median household income could be higher in 2023 and 2024, but not that much higher, just as an FYI. So as I stated, guys, like I said, this particular worst part of the changes in regards to the Social Security is not necessarily going to affect that many people. Only a small amount of people, those individuals that make more than $168,000, which we all know that that is not necessarily a lot of people in this country. Majority of individuals make a medium amount for their household, around $75,000 per year. So anyways, I just wanted to share that information with you. But also, we have another change that is affecting a lot of Social Security recipients, and this is all because of the COLA increase that we received for the year of 2023, which is causing a lot of concern, a lot of questions from our Social Security recipients. They want to know exactly how much more in regards to taxes that they are going to have to pay because of that huge COLA increase from 2023. As you can see right here, it says that how the 2024 Social Security COLA increase may impact retiree tax bills. Yes, you need to understand how Social Security payments are adjusted for inflation, and you need to start thinking about how you're going to do them, as well as how they are going to affect you and your household for the coming year, because we all know that tax season is around the corner. It is almost time for you to be able to file your 2023 tax return, which means you're going to have to claim those Social Security benefits that you receive for the entire year of 2023. But anyways, it says that every year Social Security Administration announces a cost of living adjustment for Social Security benefits, known as the COLA increase. And for the upcoming year, yes, for 2024, the COLA will be around 3.2%. We just received that notice earlier in October. This means that retirees can expect to see an increase of 3.2% in their monthly checks or their monthly payments. Whenever you have an income change, it can be a good time to evaluate your taxes, something that a lot of us pretty much avoid or pretty much don't necessarily want to talk about. Wouldn't you guys agree? I know plenty of people, including myself, don't necessarily want to talk about tax season, guys. We hate it. But anyways, if you're retired and receiving Social Security benefits, you may want to check what you paid last year in taxes. You can also look ahead so that you know what to expect in the coming year. Like we just talked about, the COLA increase that we just received for 2023 was the 8.7% COLA increase. That was one of the largest we have seen in over the last 40 years, which means a lot of individuals are going to have to pay taxes on that large increase that they received last year, or necessarily this year, if you will. But anyways, like I said, here are a few things that could affect your Social Security tax bill, and you need to be mindful of this, guys. You need to go ahead and start planning right now, because you never know until you actually look at the numbers exactly how much you could be on the hook for paying Uncle Sam in your 2023 tax return. But anyways, the first thing that we have on the list is that you need to know how the COLA works, the cost of living adjustment works. I believe majority of you already know how that works, so we won't necessarily talk about that right here. The next thing on the list is that you need to know about the adjustments to the tax brackets, which means that the amount in regards to what category you fall in regards to the percentage of the amount of money that you need to pay in taxes, you need to know where exactly you fall on that particular bracket. Some individuals could fall between the 20 and 24% tax bracket. Some individuals could fall well below that. But anyways, you need to know exactly how those tax brackets work and exactly where you or your entire household falls within what particular bracket. But anyways, in addition to that, also, we just talked about it. The third thing on the list is that the taxes on your Social Security benefits. We definitely need to talk about that right now. Yes, according to the tax table for Social Security benefits, it went into effect back in 1984. At that time, it was determined that up to 50% of the benefit could be taxable, which means if you receive $50,000 from your Social Security benefits per year, you could be taxed on up to half of that, which is $25,000. But anyways, the portion of benefits subject to taxation increased to 85% in 1993 and hasn't changed much ever since, because we are continuously waiting on Congress to do their jobs. Comment down below, as well as hit the like button if you agree that Congress continues to fail the American people, specifically our Social Security recipients. But anyways, when the tax was first implemented, fewer than 10% of those receiving Social Security payments had their benefits taxed, which a lot of people wasn't necessarily complaining about it. But by the year of 2015, over half of families receiving the Social Security payments paid taxes related to their Social Security benefits. Well, anyways, what truly affects taxes in retirement is the type of income and how much of that income a retiree will take during their golden years. Are they really your golden years? But anyways, we'll just talk about that on another video. But anyways, a tax increase or a decrease will depend on a person's current Social Security benefits, as well as how much and what types of other incomes they actually receive. But anyways, like I said, a lot of Social Security recipients are being subject to paying taxes on their Social Security benefits, which I must agree, that is not fair. That is not right at all. They should not be taxed on something that they've put money into this particular program for years, 30 plus years. And now you want to tax us for a second time on these benefits that you are just giving it back to us just to live. I know I'm not necessarily talking about me because I am not receiving retirement yet, but you know who I am talking about, guys. That is just wrong. That is unfair. And Congress has got to fix this huge problem, because our recipients can no longer live this way, living in poverty, because the government is taxing them on money that they've already been taxed on. But anyways, you need to know exactly how much you could be on the hook for paying taxes when it's time to file your tax return sometime next year. But anyways, like I said, thresholds for paying taxes on Social Security benefits. Yes, the benefits will undergo a formula to determine whether the taxes will be applied to you and your family. It is calculated by taking 50% of your Social Security payment per month and adding the following: adding the earned income such as wages if you continue to work as you receive your retirement benefits, also adding the taxable interest as well as dividends that you may receive if you have a 401k or something like that, as well as adding in your pensions and annuities, as well as any other type of income, as well as non-taxable interest. All of these things play a part in regards to figuring out how much you could be on the hook for getting taxed on in regards to Social Security. So anyways, you need to go ahead and review this information. If you need some help, reach out to a financial advisor, reach out to a CPA, reach out to someone you know that's better off with knowing the numbers and how these particular calculations work, because you don't want to be caught off guard, because if you do, it could bring hardship to you and your household. So anyways, I just wanted to share that information with you. And like I said, this is going to be a huge issue moving forward, because our retirees, our Social Security, SSI, SSDI, are not looking forward to being taxed on their Social Security benefits that they receive on a monthly basis. When you guys agree, comment down below and let me know how you feel about this. But outside of that, I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, that's all we have for you today, but feel free to check out some of the items down below in the description. There are a couple of opportunities for you to earn some free money, such as signing up for the Rakuten, which is the #1 cashback website out there. And right now they are giving you an additional $30 for signing up and using it for the first time. Then if you can go ahead and pair the Rakuten with the Amazon Prime membership, where you can order all of your items for free and get them delivered to your house. Yes, Amazon has a trial where you can receive 30 days for free of the Amazon Prime membership. This is something I definitely take advantage of every single year when it comes time for Christmas shopping, as I don't necessarily want to pay for that membership throughout the entire year. So definitely take advantage of this opportunity right now, because Christmas is within the next 2 weeks or so. But anyways, check out the links down below. Anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.